Hi there and welcome back to Red Room. This is going to be a really quick little tutorial on just how I get a nice juicy red on a Blood Angels Primaris Marine. It's a very similar video to one I did last year where I did a Razorback, but scaled down to just one single Marine. Because I know red is not an easy colour to deal with. You've got to be careful that you don't over highlight it and end up with something that's frankly pink or orange or something along those lines. So this is how we avoid that pitfall but still manage to highlight it quite nicely. I hope you enjoy this one. The next videos should be a much bigger project, looking at my Bad Moons battle wagon. So ooh, that should be yellow-tastic. So please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Bye. Okay, we have given this guy a zenithal highlight, and then we've given him a coat of Mephiston red, which is not really the right red for this, it's a bit too thick. So I had to stop myself from just obliterating all of the zenithal highlight and rendering all this completely pointless. So now we're going to get on and make this guy a nice juicy red Blood Angel, like we did with the Razorback last year. So the process goes like this. I'm going to start off with Evil Sunz Scarlet. I'm going to use that to liberally highlight things. I will show you a little bit of this process and then I will get back to you. But with things like the knee pads, I will probably have to glaze this to make it match up and mix up and have a nice gradient. So just watering this right down. As my battery died on me there, which is most annoying. I shall continue on with this glazing malarkey. I do intend to do non-metallic metal with this model as well, but I will not be showing you that because I do not think I have anywhere near like the expertise to actually impart any kind of wisdom to people. I want much thicker paint for the actual bits that we're going to highlight. We're being very big and broad with these highlights because the magenta ink that we're going to use will cover up a lot of stuff. I've done a few test pieces and yeah, definitely want to use more rather than less. You may find that if this is thin, that putting on two coats really benefits. Well, two coats is often a very wise choice. Now I'm going to go around the rest of the model and I will show you when he's finished. And then we'll get on with the next highlight. So hopefully you can see now, this is what he looks like after we've gone round and liberally highlighted him with the Evil Sun Scarlet. There you go. I want to make sure I get that right. So not worrying too much, because the ink will hopefully cover over a lot of things. So the next step up is to use some of this Amaranth Red from Vallejo, but frankly you could probably get away with Wild Rider Red, or yeah, any number of reasonably deep oranges. It does not have to be that. And this is the ultimate problem with red, or it could be a problem, that if you start highlighting too much with oranges and things, that you end up with something that doesn't look very red anymore. It looks much more like a, yeah, an orange kind of a chili peppery kind of effect rather than the true red that you're going for. I mean, you could leave him like that right now. You know, you could add some low lights in the form of Word Bearer's Red or something, and yeah, it would be fine, to be honest. I think you'd be absolutely golden. But I would like him to be a little bit more juicy. So we're going to highlight this a little bit finer, a little bit neater. Still being reasonably broad though, and then we will get on to the final highlight, which will be a nice light orange. And so hopefully you can see that. Now I'm going to carry on and do the rest of him, and I'll get back to you when that is complete. With all of that highlighting done, we are now looking at this. Oop. See if we can see him. Let's adjust the light. So yeah, that's where we're at now, and we're going to start highlighting with some light orange. And this is going to be our true edge highlight. So now we are going to be fine about it. In fact, we're going to water this right down so it flows nicely. Not too much, obviously. And I have a Luna. Okay, let's resume this before Luna starts squeaking again, little girl. But she's absolutely fine and dandy and wonderful, and I'm so lucky to have her. Okay, I'm going to get back to you when all of our edge highlighting is finished, because Luna is clearly going to squeak and squawk at me no matter what I do. Yes, yes, yes. And I will get back when he's finished. So this is what we're looking at now. I hope we can see that. And as you can see, he's a very orange boy right now. He's a very orangey boy, which is not really what we want for a blood angel. That's not the idea. So, how are we going to deal with this? Well, using the wonders of magenta ink, we're going to bring this down to a nice juicy red colour while still keeping all these highlights. Now, the magenta ink we're going to use is this very, very old school magenta ink from, oh, I don't even want to think how long ago, at least 15 years if not more, which unsurprisingly you can't now buy. So I've just bought some contrast paint magenta, which I can't remember the name of. It's a Citadel one. I have a feeling it's still not going to be what I want because this is a very, very red magenta, but I will try. It would be intriguing to reverse this process as well and do a load of pink highlights and spray it with orange and see if that works as well. Theoretically it should do, but yeah. But I will be on a quest to try and find a magenta ink that does the job, because yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare not having that paint available, or that ink available anymore. So we'll get on and spray this. My airbrush is slightly messing me around, but that is my own fault, so keep them clean, everyone. But yeah, we need to be very sparing with this. It's very potent stuff, so we want to be very low with our airbrush pressure, or the pressure we're putting on the trigger, certainly. Just have a little go on your matte before you get involved, because you'll just regret it if you just go bleh and just cover everything. I'm not sure my lighting is really what it needs to be. Forgive me for him coming in at a funny angle, but there we are. So, as you can see, he is now a much more juicy red boy than he was before. So we'll leave that to dry, and then we will start doing all the other stuff, which in fairness I probably won't show you because I've shown it in other things, and as I've said before, I do not know what I'm doing with non-metallic metal, but I might just give you a few step-by-step stage